Welcome to today's deep dive. Today is April 30th, 2026, which means it's tax day in Mexico.
Yeah, the big day.
Right.
Yeah.
And looking at the stack of guides and SAT protocols we've got for this deep dive, one thing is abundantly clear. If you missed your annual declaration today, you aren't dealing with some, dusty, slow-moving bureaucracy. You've basically just tripped a digital laser.
Oh, absolutely. The SAT, the Missing Tax Authority, they don't even need to manually audit your file anymore to know you missed the deadline.
Because of the digital ledger, right?
Exactly. They already have a real-time copy of it.
Yeah.
Every single time you issue or receive an invoice, CFDI, their algorithms log it.
Wow.
So when midnight strikes and your declaration doesn't match their math, the alarm triggers automatically.
So the machine knows instantly, which means the consequences roll out on this, highly calibrated schedule through the Bizon Tributario.
Yeah, the SAT's digital mailbox.
Right. And the sources show the first phase is basically an automated nudge, right? What do they call it? A Carta invitation?
Yeah, it's basically a prompt for voluntary compliance. The SAT is giving you a window to fix the mistake before they officially catch you.
Okay, so a friendly warning.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And if you file right then, you pay 0 fines. You only cover the standard late fees on the actual tax you owed.
Okay, but here's where human nature kicks in. I see an email from the tax authority, I panic, and I just leave it sitting in my inbox, hoping it magically goes away.
Yeah, we all want to do that. But ignoring it triggers the worst possible escalation. Because about 15 to 30 days later, the system automatically sends Phase B,
Which is?
a formal requirement.
Yeah.
And this mechanism is incredibly rigid. You have exactly 3 business days to open that message.
Wait, let me guess. If I'm terrified and just, delete the email without opening it, the SAT system counts that as a read receipt anyway.
Yep. By law, on the 4th business day, you are legally deemed notified.
Oh.
Yeah, the friendly window just slammed shut, whether you actually read the requirement or not. At that moment, voluntary compliance is off the table, and the mathematical penalties begin.
It's like a ticking time bomb in your inbox. Refusing to open the email does not stop the countdown.
No, it really doesn't.
So once that 4th day passes, what does that penalty actually look like? Because the guides list some massive numbers, but what really jumps out is that these fines aren't a flat rate. They multiply.
Yeah, they multiply for every single unfiled obligation, and they stack on top of each other.
Yikes.
The financial penalty is brutal. The 2026 fines run from $1,800 to over 22,000 MXN per unfiled obligation. And it's $1,600 to $38,000 if you file after the requirement.
Wait, really? Just for filing late after the notice?
Exactly, plus up to $34,000 just for ignoring the electronic formats. But the fines are actually just the first step in what the SAT designed as a total financial paralysis.
The domino effect.
Right. First, the system flags you with a negative 32D status.
Which means, basically, you are instantly blocked from getting any government contracts or securing a bank loan.
Right. And the next domino is arguably the most destructive one, especially for a freelancer or a business owner. They restrict your CSD, your Certificate of Digital Seal.
And that seal is the digital signature required to legally issue an invoice in Mexico, right?
Exactly. If you can't issue an invoice, you simply cannot get paid.
So they completely cut off your cash flow.
Yep. And it doesn't stop there. Next, they report the firm debt to the Bureau de Crédito, tanking your credit score. Then the final domino falls a precautionary embargo. They literally freeze your bank accounts.
Man. So it's not just getting a speeding ticket. It's like they instantly take your license, impound your car, and freeze your credit cards simultaneously.
That's a perfect way to look at it. The entire mechanism is designed to restrict your economic movement until you comply.
So the algorithms just tighten the net until paying the tax is literally your only operational option left.
Yep.
So if you're listening to this and realizing you missed today's deadline, there's really only one exit strategy here. Beat the clock on Phase B. Check your Bizon Tributario today.
Yeah, speed is your only leverage.
Uh-huh.
You have to file before that formal requirement lands.
Right.
If you stay in that voluntary compliance window, not only do you avoid the stacked fines and the frozen accounts, but you can actually opt to pay whatever tax you owe in up to 6 monthly installments.
Okay, so it all comes down to moving faster than the algorithm. But here's something to mull over before we wrap up.
Yeah.
We just broke down this incredible digital dragnet, right? A flawless automated data mining system that cross-references our invoices to instantly detect and penalize our mistakes.
Sure.
If the authorities already have the exact math and know the answer the second the clock strikes midnight, How long until the algorithms simply autofile our taxes for us, making the entire concept of a deadline completely obsolete?
Yeah, I mean, if the machine already knows the exact answer, why make us guess?